We are approaching the landing zone. Can't wait to get there and start my new job. Get to open this new letter the professor left me. Okay, gotta land. Oh. Perfect. Alright, let's get this open. Dear Rob, welcome to the team, and also, welcome to Jurassic World, the only place where creatures of your wildest imagination have been unleashed. Well, at least it will be. That's where you come in. It's your job to design and create the park, as well as staff it. Sincerely, John Hammond. P.S. The park opens in 12 days, so good luck. 12 days? 12 days to build an entire park out here? Didn't even start. You built me a helipad to land on to get here, and a gate. A freaking gate. And the gate doesn't even open. Doesn't even open. Anyway, we're gonna have to get this done. Freaking third wall here. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Camo from the Greyhound Studios, and welcome back to the channel. This is a special thing. It's Jurassic Park, movies of my childhood. Really good movies, love them. And this is like kind of like a dream, like, you know, like I'm extremely happy to be out here and just build for you guys, build a massive build of Jurassic Park. And this is going to be a creative build. I'm going to use some special technology skills I learned, and I'm going to use that guy up there, that's Bryce's account at least, to do some really cool stuff with it, and I think y'all are going to love it. So anyway, I'm going to set time to day actually, because that's really annoying. And then I'm going to build the first area to this park, which is going to be, how should we start? Let's build like a kiosk out there and like a walkway in and like the ticket section. So anyway, let's switch to the Bryce cam and let's get started. So I start out by using gravel as the path and putting cobblestone stairs on the sides. I thought that would look best. I might skip later and add some like cobblestone or something inside to break up the contiguous gravel. Now along the outside I make a brick slab outer barrier for like kind of a garden effect. On both sides I mirror this. So time of day, I remove all the grass from the inside of these areas and plant 2 jungle saplings. I bone meal both of these to create small jungle trees. I thought those would look really nice. I finish up the brick slabs on the inside to make it look even. I then create a 4-way section of gravel to make like a kind of a splitting of the path. I mirror the corners on the opposite side. I then finish up with the brick slabs on the corners. I wanted to add a little water feature, but I didn't really know how to do it because I made it in even increments, so I just kind of made it look pretty decent and then put 2 blocks of water. I thought that looked real nice. Oops, spilled. But I did the grass block thing because I wanted to get like every other block to be a slab. I now start clearing out an area for the building. The kiosk. Make the path even sized. It is 4 blocks wide on the opposite side. I'm now picking through blocks trying to find a good block that would look good for our kiosk. Decided with oak logs and chiseled oak planks. Moved it back a little bit because I wanted some space to create a porch. Put fences under the front section of the porch. I'm sorry you can't see that actually. a fence around the porch, just normal oak fence. I used the stilts to porch around like the oak logs and continue that pattern. And I create a hay bale roof because I thought of my trips to Disney World and all those different theme parks, and I thought about how they would design this kind of like kiosk roof thing. So I thought about like the Dino Land at Disney World and Six Flags and all that, and I thought, well, they all have hay or some kind of decorative Hawaiian style roof, so I decided to go with that for the building. I thought it would look the best. Now this is before I had the chiseled wood. I just used oak plank, and I looked back at it and thought that doesn't look that good. So I used something that was like vertical displaced wooden planks because I thought that looked real nice. There's the windows going in. I used carpenter's garage doors and put the wood paneled glass in there because it added a really cool effect, and you can open the windows. Now I haven't changed out the wood yet. I'm about to. I'm clearing some more space out in the back. Yeah, I do realize I don't have my skin. I'm kind of annoyed by that. I don't know why it's not working, but on the single player screen, as you can see later on in the recordings, the skin is there. It's just like not there for this. I don't think the other account that I was using could see it. And I restarted a few times trying to fix that and never quite got around to it. Now I link up the stilts of logs with more logs, and then I filled in with wooden panel, like plank panels. Oop, restarting the camera. Now see, I'm tearing down the wood because I forgot chisel was a thing actually. So there we go, there's those displaced logs, and I removed the windows. I put windows on either side of the building because I thought that looked real nice, and I linked up the front piece of wood next to the log. I linked it up with all the other sides so they're all the same. And I put more carpenter's windows kind of style doors because they look real nice. You can see the big wooden panels on the sides right now. On the bottom, I mean the floor. Now I wish I'd gotten a better angle on this. I apologize for that. I didn't actually realize the angle, like I didn't realize how far back my kiosk was going, and then I had the camera all set up, but it's like pointing at that fountain, but it's like, you know, it's just gonna fly over the back of the kiosk now, and you're gonna get a good look at the inside, but it's kind of a pain. I went with a kind of like a cloth style, like overhang over the balcony because I wanted to look like, you know, that feeling of being on vacation, because this is a park after all. It's not all like dinosaurs and survival, it's a park. So the park's gonna have this nice like aspect. There's more of those windows. Now you won't be able to see it, but I put carpenter's ladder in this bottom right corner. I put some carpenter's ladders in there so that I could match them with the walls. And I did in fact use carpenter's slopes. I don't really use them, but I thought they look real nice for this building. Now I apologize, this building does feel quite flat to me. I would have looked a lot better, but I was building quite late at night and just recording it, and I just probably, my imagination muscle had died. So this is what my idea for the kiosk should have been. I'll try to record some more like a more lovable time, because that'll probably give me some better ideas. I'll show you some pictures of what I build on social media. Go look that up. Now I built the roof up a little taller on the second level because I wanted to go over that balcony area, like over the cloth, because I didn't want it to touch, because if it touched it would look weird, and also the textures would connect. So here I am finishing up the hay bale roof. By the way, this mod is amazing. If you ever want to do this kind of a build, it's called like Camera Studio or something for 710, and like something else for on 1.8. They changed the name, but it's like, it's great because I'm using 710 for all the mods. Now I just flattened out the roof at the top because I didn't think it should have been a peaked roof with a hay. That would look weird. I don't think many buildings have peaked roofs. Now here I was going to build like a giant eye for information, like, you know, above the building, but right there wouldn't have been that good. So I built it on top with white glow plastic, blue glow plastic, and stone. I built it in a circular shape. And there we have it. There is our building. Beautiful. Okay guys, so now that we are done and complete with our information shack, we should build something else. So I was thinking something along the lines of, maybe some new exhibits. Yes, we don't have any exhibits yet for our fabulous park, so let's get started into building our first few exhibits. Let's move on. So I thought a good animal to start with would be one of my favorite dinosaurs, the Triceratops. The Triceratops pin is usually, well, actually, let's get started with facts. Triceratops were from Northern America, I believe, and they were in swamps and forests. So I built this kind of log structure, also because I saw it in the trailers for Jurassic World. I built this log structure for like a viewing area for the guests. And I cleared all a very large area, because they are very large animals. I don't want them to feel enclosed, you know, and feel like they don't have anywhere to go. So I made a stone floor on the inside of this, because I thought stone would have been like a nice touch, and put glowstone on the two corners to light up the area so no like mobs would spawn in there. I think I made it 1, 2, 3, 5 blocks wide, the stone, and I think it's like 13 blocks long. And then I made it semi-rounded because the other side didn't need to be rounded. It's like where the guests are going to see, but the Triceratops are going to see this rounded tree thing. It's a very large tree. Then I put, I think, 8 blocks wide of glass panels in the middle, and glass panes, I mean, and surrounded it with wood. I put some glass on the edges, and so I could have something, you know, like you could look on the outside too, along the side, because the fence is going to run right up to the ground. I put stone out there, like on the sides, on the insides, so I could actually face the logs the correct direction. And as you can see, I added this kind of like a root structure to make it look like the log had like fallen over and had been laying there for a long period of time. Because I mean, this is like the modern age in dinosaurs from millions of years ago. I did a few different sprouts off of roots, and I think I did like a kind of like a shattered structure on the other side. There I am finishing the roof. Now, as you can see, I wasn't using World Edit before, but it had annoyed me so much, like building out this terrain, trying to build the fence on it, because I had tried to record this once before. I just left, I downloaded single player World Edit and threw it into the mod pack. So now there's a total of 37 mods in this mod pack. A few of them are kind of useless, but whatever. So now you see there's like that shattered structure kind of being made into the log up there. Now that I think about it, I'm going to go back and add some vines into that to make it look a little bit more like old, mossy, like overgrown. So I mean, this isn't the welcome to modern day. I think, yeah, there I am starting the fence line. And I used stone double slabs on the bottom, and I ran it quite a ways actually. I did it all by hand because I couldn't find stone double slab in the World Edit menu, and I did it even increments. I used World Edit over there to cover up that ravine. I didn't think I'd be needing it. I am setting out all of this. It's kind of a pain to do this, I know, but hey, the after effect is very, very fine. It's way better than what I was planning on doing, which you don't even want to know. Like, I had to tear it down. It was too bad. I was like, it's so ugly. I'm not doing this. Now, I couldn't really get around the fact that I was going to have to do like a square fence kind of thing, because like I tried to do, like I was saying on the previous build, I tried to do a rounded fence kind of thing, but it just didn't work out. The rounded edges weren't working, and it was Minecraft, and placing iron bars on the sides didn't work either, because like these things I believe aren't very aggravatable unless you like attack them. So I was thinking, oh, they'll be fine. They don't really need this concrete wall. So I put iron bars, but the textures of the hitboxes would not connect because I was rounding the fences, rounding the edges. So now I've put concrete from Railcraft on there on 4 blocks in between each. Now there you get a good look of the inside of this exhibit. I might move the exhibit away a little bit because I don't like the fact that it's right next to, like, it's right on top of the information stand. I might move it like 30 or 40 blocks to the right. I think that would look a lot better. Even though the balcony does get a good look into the den, it kind of does add a bit to it. I forgot to remove that stone. I come back later and remove that, so don't worry. So I'm adding the concrete. I've gotten pretty far, I think I can see it. To that tree. I did have to fix the stone slabs a few times because like the increments didn't work out. It didn't work out well, but now that I know like how to do it, it's so much better. I did leave the rain on for a minute. Just turn it off. There I am over there in the back building. I use World Edit, and I was going to try, like, I wanted to experiment and see how good it was, so I turned the air into cobblestone, and that didn't really work. I didn't know why some of the air blocks weren't recognized, so I changed to iron bars and just filled in the rest of the iron manually, which wasn't too bad. It was worth it. I did that all the way around. It worked a few times, but some of the times I just didn't recognize the block. I don't know why, but whatever. So there I am going back around, filling every gap in the iron fence, because you don't want your Triceratops getting out and attacking people. Wrist popped. So there we go. Fence is up, but not quite detailed enough for me. So I went all the way back around with DecoCraft barbed wire because it looks so nice, but there is a downside to that. I cannot do corners. Corners do not work. Like, it just doesn't work. I figured that out pretty quick into it. The corners, like, for some reason the connection on the textures just doesn't really connect, and then the corners, you can't put a block in the actual corner. So I just left the corners bare because I thought to myself, these are big creatures, they can't really escape outside these giant, like these tiny little corners. Like, they try to jump up on there, they're going to get poked with an electric fence and a barbed wire fence on the top. Because when you see the Triceratops, because I do put them in the pen eventually, they are very big creatures, and I would not want one of them coming through my door. Now here's a little movie kind of lore thing. I thought to myself, what was on the fence in the movie? So I went all the way back around and put redstone torches periodically on the fence, because in the movie there were redstone torches, well, in all the movies, on the fences there was the occasional like red light that was blinking, letting you know the fence was active. And then of course in these movies the fence, spoiler alert, does not go active and everything gets loose. Anyway, there is that part of it, and I did think about putting those electric warning signs in, but they didn't really appeal. Like, I just didn't really like the look of them, so I just put the concrete back. If they had blended a little better, I might have used them. So here I am putting the first creatures into our wondrous world, the Triceratops. There's a baby one running around. There's a few giant ones. As you can see, like I was saying, if those tried to hop the corner fence, I don't think they could make it very far. And I think they like their new pen. I went around with Jurassic ferns and threw them down a whole bunch because I thought it looked really nice. So there's our first animals. So there we have it. We have completed our information hub kind of, thing where you go to get your pamphlets and stuff. And we have completed our first dinosaur den. And I thought, what better dinosaur than the Triceratops? Anyway, thank you guys for watching the first episode of Jurassic World. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you tune in next time. Please leave a like, a favorite, and subscribe, because it'll help me out so much on continuing this. Hey, you guys be quiet. It'll help me so much on continuing this series. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. And I will see you all next time.